Welcome to the Grizzled Geek in Review for December 15th, 2017. I'm Mike.
I'm Doug.
And today, on our nerd news, we got some big news today. But it's going to be a little short. It's going to be a little short because we have a Star Wars double feature to go to. We're super excited about.
Yeah.
I also want to point out, thanks to all you patrons out there supporting the channel. We've got a brand new, DSLR camera to record all this stuff on.
Yes.
So a much better picture image and quality. Of course, my son took off with it today, so we're recording on a crappy camera.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But
he will be punished.
He will be punished, and future videos will be in much higher quality. All right, kicking off the news, the big story out there. Well, I don't know, which is bigger? The fact that Star Wars is...
The second story.
The second story. But we're going to start off with the one we care about the most, Star Wars. Opens yesterday. Well, today for us.
Today for us.
And it is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Early reviews have this pegged as one of the best Star Wars outings. Yeah. Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got on track for a $425 billion worldwide billion-dollar opening weekend. That is an amazing number.
That is. Are we sure you mean billion?
Oh, no. That's a million. That's a half a billion. Not
yes, 425 million.
Yeah, not
worldwide weekend.
Not a billion.
Would be
that would be an amazing number. That would be a crazy number. But
I think this second story would be the case.
Yeah, if that was the case, it'd be like, oh yeah, Disney buys all the studios.
Disney buys everything. Disney wins.
Yeah. So Star Wars, go see it. You're going to see it. If these numbers are being believed, you're going to go see it anyway. You don't need us to tell you that. And we'll have a review of Star Wars soon.
Yes. All right. Arguably probably the biggest news story in entertainment for this year. Disney and Fox are merging. So Disney is buying 21st Century Fox, the vast majority of their assets, the studio, the television, everything except for the sports and news networks, which regulatorily they cannot buy. But everything else they're getting. Their foreign assets, including some satellite services in Europe and India.
Yeah.
They're getting their control. I've heard controlling stake in Hulu, but then I saw a number someplace that said it was only a 30% interest in Hulu.
Fox owns 30%. So with Fox's 30%, now they own a controlling.
So now they have a controlling all around. Okay.
Yep.
So they're also getting back X-Men and Fantastic Four rights.
Deadpool. Those are the ones we all care about.
Part of the X-Men universe, but Bob Iger said he will remain rated R.
Yep.
Along those lines, Bob Iger has announced that he will stay until the end of 2021 to oversee the merger, because this will take a while. This is an offer on the table that Fox has accepted, but it still has to go through regulatory hurdles. So it's going to be a year and a half before you see anything come out of this.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any new X-Men in the Avengers universe or anything like that happening super soon. So don't.
I would say sooner than later, though.
Yeah.
If they did some last minute rewrites of Civil War to get Spider-Man in there, maybe an end credit scene for Avengers 4 to tease.
Maybe, yeah. You never know exactly what's going to go on, and who knows how fast they can get through the regulatory hurdles. They might go and present the case and go, yep, they're fine, bonk, and that's unlikely to happen, but it could happen relatively quickly.
I'm going to bet quicker than later. Yeah, sooner than later.
The experts are saying 18 months. Yep. Whether or not that'll hold true, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think the worst part about this news, if there's any bad news to be seen in this, besides the fact that there's going to be less studios out there, less movies being made overall, I think the worst thing about it is this could mean a possible second term for Donald Trump without Bob Iger running in 2020.
Yeah.
But
when asked point blank about a presidential run in 2020, he said, well, I'm staying till the end of 2021. You do the math.
All right. Well,
but hey.
There you have it. So now those are the two biggest stories. Pretty much those are the only news stories that are important right now, but there are a bunch of short stories. We figured we would knock them out real quick.
Sure.
Just small, short ones. Starting off with a bunch of the actors for Avengers 4 have been tweeting and Instagramming pictures, behind the scenes pics. We got new, the costume pick for Hawkeye. Everyone's kind of teasing stuff. Gwyneth Paltrow is in Avengers 4. This is tweeted or had some Instagram behind the scene images.
Right.
One of them was a possible spoiler. She's got motion capture legs, mocap legs.
Interesting.
Suggesting that she's going to be wearing some kind of armor of some type, possibly rescue armor.
Maybe
Iron Man armor. Who knows?
That'd be cool. In news about my favorite movie that I cannot wait for.
I give Doug all these
Woody
stories.
Harrelson joins the cast of Venom. Can't wait. Although, hey, Woody Harrelson's awesome, so...
Yeah, that's there's some talent behind this movie. That's why I haven't written it off completely, just mostly. Although, did you see the thing about the flying motorcycle? No. This was the other story, possibly. I had two Venom stories to choose from. One of them, there were some behind-the-scenes images of Tom Hardy on a flying motorcycle, or motorcycle seemed to be floating through the air. We're not sure what this means. It's pre-special effects. We don't know what's going to go on, but it just sounds dumb. All right. And good news, Punisher officially gets a second season, and it's well-deserved. Yeah. If you haven't seen the Netflix Punisher show, it is amazing. Take the 2 days, binge it. Yeah. It's well worth it.
All right. Boba Fett spinoff apparently is once again in development. We heard about this a while back. Then it kind of seemed to disappear from the discussion. Now apparently it's back in works.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
If you were a fan of Spider-Man Homecoming this year, good news, John Watts, the director, has signed on to direct the sequel of Homecoming. So he did a good job. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. This is actually, I'm kind of excited about this. Blue Beetle and Booster Gold may show up in the Arrowverse.
Blue and Gold in the Arrowverse.
I like it. They are good characters. Although it does point towards maybe a more comedic element being added to one or more of the shows.
Well, they added Elongator Man to Flash, who's pretty comedic, and Legends of Tomorrow is already a pretty comedic show.
Yeah.
So they would fit right in, and now without Firestorm in the mix anymore,
they need some powers. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
So, New Mutants at the San Paulo Comic-Con this last week. Mm-hmm. A lot of images were revealed and a new trailer. Basically, and they confirmed the New Mutants is in fact a horror movie. Okay. That has eyed for a 3-movie arc following specific stories in the comics, which is amazing. Yeah. Including some of the news that came out of it is Cypher and Warlock are going to be in the next one.
Oh, cool.
Right?
All right.
So, that is something. And if you're worried about them being true to the comics, in the new trailer, we got an image of Magic's Soul Sword. Completely armored arm with the blue flame sword.
Nice.
So
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, super. No word yet we're getting the black and yellow costumes or not, but
probably not if they're keeping it like a horror movie.
Yeah,
probably avoid that kind of thing. Yeah. But all right, and finally, Ready Player One got a new trailer.
It's amazing.
And the Ernest Cline has confirmed he's working on a sequel book.
Yes, I'm excited about both those things. And for those of you who keep talking about Voltron being in the trailer, it's not Voltron. It is the original Mobile Suit Gundam armor. Oh. Okay. And it is amazing. So, although not that, I wouldn't be super excited about Voltron either.
Yeah.
Either one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Super excited about this movie. All right, folks, there you have it. Just a quick down and dirty news for the week. Just to keep you informed in case you lived on a rock somewhere and had no idea that Star Wars is coming out or that Disney now owns Fox.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Big things. Big things are happening.
Yeah. It's a good time to be a nerd. Finally, nearly all of Marvel titles are all under one roof. Yes. And there's a little side note that keeps getting brushed under about the whole thing is that Star Wars: A New Hope, the original Star Wars movie,
that's true. Yeah.
is also now back with Disney.
Sure.
Right?
The only one of the movies they did not own all of the rights.
And the one thing that was holding up any original cut DVD release, was that proper to that movie. So
interesting. Hopefully.
Man. The only bad news, it didn't happen in time for Christmas this year, but I bet by Christmas next year we'll have the original unaltered trilogy.
I hope.
That would be amazing. I won't.
Fingers crossed.
All right, folks. There you have it. News for the week. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't, subscribe. We're trying to hit, we're on a goal for next year to hit 5,000 subscribers. You can help us get there by sharing this, liking, commenting below. Love to hear from you. If you want to support the channel, you can do so through our Amazon affiliate link down below. Anything you purchase with that link, whether it's what the link goes to or not, will help us out. If you want to support us directly, where you can join our ever-growing community of patrons over at Patreon, where they get access to shows early, behind the scenes, and all kinds of cool stuff. Otherwise, but thank you very much, folks. We will see you next week, and we're off to see Star Wars. Bye.
Adios.